Thomas Tuchel got to work this week at Bayern Munich ahead of a huge run of games, Augie. They're 1 point behind Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. They face them on Saturday. Then on Tuesday, it's Freiburg in the Cup, followed by Freiburg in the League. And then City home and away in the Champions League. Jules and I have weighed in abundantly on this. How do you see it?
I think this will be a big bonus for Bayern Munich. I think that the players, as we know, never really bought into Nagelsmann. It wasn't a case of him losing the dressing room, never had it in the first place. I think Tuchel, they come in and see a guy. What are you saying? Big players, want big coaches. They want guys who they can look across who have got authenticity, have won things, have done things. Tuchel has that, and Tuchel will just give them some leadership. And I think also they know that he's got ability to beat Pep Guardiola in the Champions League. So that might have been a big decision why Bayern brought him in. I think Bayern from this point will kick on because they've got a guy they trust, and we know that Tuchel can be quite divisive and quite abrupt. But I think Bayern have got a definite upgrade.
I think he's not going to have time to work on anything tactically. I mean, he only had started work on Monday and half the players weren't there. So I think he needs to work on the emotional side of the game, get them together mentally. Again, this idea that, we lost the dressing room is absolute nonsense. I think more accurately, you have a divided dressing room, right? Joshua Kimmich has come out strongly in favor of him. We know Kimmich is close to him. Kimmich is the most important player at Bayern. Second most important player in my view is or should be Jamal Musiala, who hasn't said anything, but we know that he was happy with Nagelsmann. Goretzka's also coming out in favor of him, as has Matthijs de Ligt. So what you're talking about is older, malcontented players or players who've kind of been screw-ups their entire careers, despite being very talented. And you know who I'm talking about.
I still think it's a better move, but anyway. Now, I can't believe we're asking this about Nagelsmann's girlfriend, who has left her job at Bilt to join BMW. What do you think of this?
So the only reason this is interesting was because one of the reasons that was given is like, Nagelsmann's girlfriend, who, I think they're buying a place together. This is a serious relationship. She worked for a tabloid newspaper, right? Well, leaving aside the fact that Tuchel's longtime partner, now they're no longer together, also worked in the media for a long time, but doesn't seem to be an issue with Tuchel. It's not like she quit her job from one day to the next and got a job at BMW. So clearly this is something that was in the offing. I think it's kind of funny that people in the media bring this up as a reason to cast shade on Nagelsmann and this woman, when in fact she's moving on from her job. I wonder if she'd moved on in December, might Nagelsmann still be there?
Exciting times for both of them. They've both got new jobs, possibly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.